4 tickets for Uncle Buck.
Oh man, great movie. You know it's directed by John Hughes. He's also done 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Hey Tommy, when am I getting a day off?
You're mouthing off too much there, Benny, and you know we're short-handed. Just serve the next customer.
Next!
Yeah, can I get 7 tickets to Uncle Buck?
Oh man, great movie and great number, starring the hilarious John Candy, and he starred in 7 John Hughes movies. 7, like the number of days I've worked in a row, because I can't get a day off. Who rips tickets on a Sunday? Not Tommy.
Benny, you're doing it again.
Yeah, I know, I'm mouthing off too much. Next, please.
Yeah, can I get 2 tickets to Uncle Buck, please?
Great movie. John Candy's in his usual form, just as good as he was in The Great Outdoors, which is where I'd like to be right now, but instead, I'm stuck in the ticket booth selling tickets.
Benny, they don't want to know all that information. Just sell the tickets.
I know. Next!
Hey, can I get a ticket to Uncle Buck?
Great movie. Macaulay Culkin and John Candy are gems.
They sure are. Did you know that Macaulay did this movie before Home Alone?
Yes. Both written by
John Hughes.
This is the first of 3 movies Candy and Culkin starring together. Uncle Buck.
Home Alone. Only the Lonely.
Did you know that Robin Williams was considered for the part of Uncle Buck?
But couldn't because of filming Dead Poet Society. And Jack Nicholson was considered...
But he couldn't because he was filming...
Batman!
It's Jean Louisa Kelly's debut.
And Anna Klumpsky's. She could be seen sitting beside Gabby Hoffman in the classroom scene.
Hey, do you want to work here?
Heck yeah.
Benny, you can't offer jobs here.
Next!
And welcome to another episode of And Now, our feature presentation. I'm Josh Sanchez, Twiddler, Dreamer, Silly Heart, Jabberbox, and this is...
Carey Williams, Molly Russell's Wart, Old Melanoma Head.
And these names are in reference to...
Uncle Buck.
That's right, we're doing Uncle Buck today. And of course, released in August 16th, 1989, with a budget of $15 million, earned how much?
$79.2 million after 3 weeks staying number 1.
That's $8.8 million on the opening
First
weekend and placed number 1 spot. And it stayed in that spot for
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film a score of what?
One
and a half out of 4. And why is that? Writing that Uncle Buck was unusually bitter and angry for a Hughes movie.
He was having an off week or something.
Yeah, he was having an off week or something.
Me and him aren't going to be friends about this one.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. He said something about the dialogue and everything was is uncomfortable undercurrent for the material.
I think it's one of Hughes' best movies.
Great. It was a great movie. This is the first film directed and written and produced by John Hughes under a multi-picture agreement deal with Universal. Filming began January 4th, 1989 in Chicago. The company decided to keep the production facility and locations as close as possible. There was a vacant new tier high school in Northfield, Illinois, was chosen for the production facility.
3 of the gyms were converted into sound stages, which 3 gyms is kind of crazy in the first place.
I know.
Like, okay. You know what I mean? To make the 2-leveled interior, the Russell House, Buck's bedroom, the smaller sets. The school was also equipped to suit the needs of the cast and crew behind the scenes, with classrooms for the young actors, offices, dressing rooms, and a wardrobe department, editing facilities, a special effects shop, equipment storage areas, and a projection booth. They had it all.
They had it all. It's crazy because the production designer John Corso began designing the sets in October of 1988. And within 7 weeks, his construction crew of 12 carpenters, 5 painters began work on the 2 levels of the Russell House. The elementary school corridor, the boys' restroom, the principal's office, and the classrooms that were filmed were at Willamette Ramona Elementary School.
What's with the Band-Aid?
Why do you care?
Fair enough.
A colonial-style house in Evanston was chosen for the exterior of the Russell House. The exterior and practical locations were shot in Chicago and various other locations. And let's start talking about the cast. Of course, this is your movie, your pick. So,
John Candy. I basically base who I am as an adult human off of this man and my hero.
It's fantastic, and I love every part of it, Carey.
So many movies that I can reference that he's in. We have Blues Brothers and Stripes, Vacation, Summer Rental, Armed and Dangerous, Spaceballs,
Oh my God.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Wagons East. I just watched Wagons East recently, and oh, what a gem! It is his last movie that I ever made, unfortunately. But
You can't forget Great Outdoors, Home Alone, Nothing But Trouble, which many people hate and I love no matter what. You have some drag John Candy playing his own sister. Oh, you'll never have car trouble.
Never have car trouble.
Only the Lonely, Delirious, and you can't forget Cool Runnings.
Great movie. Up next is Macaulay Culkin. Of course, he plays Miles Russell. He is also in Home Alone 1, 2, and Only the Lonely, My Girl, and Richie Rich.
You have Jean Louisa Kelly as Tia, and she's pretty great in this as the angsty teen.
Yes,
you can't go wrong with that.
Perfectly cast.
Pretty
It's
much,
amazing.
It's a great representation of somebody that's 16 years old, basically.
And Gabby Hoffman, of course, is in this, plays Maisie Russell. She's also in Field of Dreams and 200 Cigarettes.
You have Amy Madigan as Shanice. So he's trying
the
to
Shanice.
lock that guy down.
The Shanice.
You got to let Uncle Buck fly, though, until he gets locked down. And you have her from Streets of Fire and Field of Dreams, of course.
Of course, and Laurie Metcalf in, of course, Roseanne and Toy Story, and the hyphen.
You got to have the hyphen. I'm sure she gets a lot of compliments.
A lot of compliments on the hyphen. And, of course, Jay Underwood, who plays Bug, pictured here. And The Boy Who Could Fly, another amazing movie. Hopefully we'll get to that movie.
You like G.I. Joes.
Oh my gosh, G.I. Joes. I mean, I love that story, but all of his toys.
It's all about the toys.
All the
for me.
toys for me,
my.
for sure. And then The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. And of course, last.
You have Mike Starr, the gas man.
Yeah.
Pooter the clown.
Did not even know he was in the movie, and he is the clown. It's just amazing. Yep. It's like,
Put it there. Put it.
Why don't you get out of here?
What, you never touch the stuff? He's also in Funny Farm, Money Pit, Goodfellas, Cabin Boy, Blown Away, Dumb and Dumber, of course, as the gas man.
Oh my gosh, amazing, all amazing movies. And of course, some scenes that stuck out, of course. The brushing the teeth thing, oh
You got to send that into the CIA to tell these kids that they're not really brushing their teeth, they're just running underwater.
That's exactly. That scene for me as a kid just really struck a chord. I was always trying to get out of brushing it. And I was like, the same reaction as those two kids in the movie.
Gonna have to actually start brushing your teeth.
I'm gonna have to actually start brushing my teeth because, like, I guess you get shocked, you get scared as a kid. It's like, wow, that's a thing. That's a thing. Of course, the pancake breakfast for his birthday.
Oh yeah, the giant. You got a snow shovel flipping. Wait till you see the toast. I can't even fit it through the door.
It's just amazing. I love that scene. Of course, the principal's meeting.
Oh, it's one of the best.
And even leading up to the principal's meeting,
and the
just like the whole everything about this movie.
Him entering the school.
Entering the school, exactly, and then like trying to go to the bathroom.
Every time I watch it, I notice something else. Like the last time I watched it, I noticed he parks his car right in front of the door.
Yeah, right in front of the door.
Like onto the sidewalk in front of the door. Then he squats down in front of a urinal that's for children.
Yes, for children.
Realizes he's smoking his cigar in the
school. And then when he's waiting in the waiting room and he's talking
right next to another little kid.
He's like, yeah, I'll go first. The whole thing just is amazing, of course. And of course, when Shanice comes to the house, the mail slot, he's
asking for identification.
I thought that scene was glorious.
She's holding her wallet in her mouth. He keeps flipping the thing open and closed, and he's like, "Can you take it out first?" And she'll take it out.
And of course, the house party with Uncle Buck's entrance was amazing. There's so many.
Don't go in there with that hat on; they'll kill you.
Oh man, the bedroom entrance with the drill. Oh,
The sound, like the score and the sound effects they use, because it's
Yes.
like it's almost like horror movie stuff at that scene, and then the drill comes through, and
and then of course the car scene afterwards.
oh yeah, you gotta take care of those guys. you behave.
You behave. And of course for me it's the mom and daughter at the end, and
You got your heartfelt moments on top of your hilarity.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And then
The hatchet scene.
the hatchet scene is, I'm very partial to it. He just wants to show Bug what he's got in store for him, and he gestures for him to come over and check it out.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Of course, some of the lines that I love is Macaulay Culkin.
The banter back and forth between him and John Candy.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Why not? Because I didn't. I'm messing it up.
That's amazing.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked in a row?
38. I'm a kid. That's my job.
Yes.
I remember quoting that line.
Same thing.
I'm a kid.
We're almost the same age, and we were walking around telling every adult the annoying lines.
I'm a kid. That's my job. I'm a kid. That's my job. And then, of course, in the principal's meeting, oh my gosh.
Got to flip her a quarter.
Go downtown and find a rat to gnaw that thing off your face.
And then, who let the cat out?
Who let the cat out?
We don't have.
We don't have a cat.
And my favorite of the entire movie, come here, I want to show you.
It's fantastic. This is a great all-around movie. If you don't love John Candy, what's wrong with you?
This is probably my favorite John Candy movie. This is one that I can just watch over and over. I watch it with my family.
It's
and
fantastic.
Everybody enjoys it. It stands the test of time.
It's fantastic. Some of the bloopers that I noticed that stayed in, not necessarily a blooper per se, just a little bit of a continuity thing. When they're in the bowling alley and they're bowling, and what's the guy's name?
Pal. He wants to show you his Ford Bronco.
He wants to show you. Pal comes, sits down next to Tia, and of course they're like the banter back and forth, which is like terrible. It's
He's
so
hitting
bad.
on a teenage girl.
It's so
and then
bad.
Buck comes wrong like he always does and threatens the hell out of him.
There is a bit of a scene when they cut down the lane and Buck is bowling that Pal.
It's Pal. He shows you on his shirt. He's got a bowling shirt. He's like, it's Pal.
It's Pal.
He's flipping his toothpick that he gets stuck in his mouth.
For a second, Pal is not there. He's bowling. He's not there. And then they show
turn
the
his head and
close-up and
fix
he's
it.
there again. That's the only thing that I saw. So, yeah.
Just disappears, angry teenager, and then back to creepy lecherous guy.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. And of course, in this show and now our feature presentation, we have some goodies that we always want to share with you. And this is the press kit for Uncle Buck. And it is...
We almost didn't get this one. I had a hard time finding it, and then finally one popped up for auction, and
I just love...
luckily I won. Even though I wasn't being beat, I just kept upping my bid on it because I didn't want to lose this one. This is the most important one to me.
This is fantastic. This is a fantastic just press kit. It looks so pristine too.
It's nice.
It's glorious.
A lot of pictures.
The artwork, of course, this artwork is great.
Iconic.
It's
great
just
poster, great movie cover.
I mean, so many great pictures of the family.
The logo.
Him with the stogie. I'll just pass these over to you, and you can lay them on the floor beside you. Of course, a great picture of John Candy. And the kids, of course, him with the kids. And Shanice, as we know.
What's a Shanice?
What's a Shanice?
Someone that's been known to be hanging around with the Buck.
Shanice? And then, of course, John Candy doing his thing in the kitchen.
Oh. How about when they microwave the clothes, too?
Oh,
I have
my
to
gosh. And
that.
Gene Kelly, of course, there. Yep. Mike Starr with John Candy.
Buddha the Clown.
Buddha the Clown.
What are you, Mother Teresa?
Macaulay. Oh man, I loved this scene. This scene, like just this scene, what he was doing
Say
the
something
dishes.
about you got me busting my hump.
Yes,
earning my
keep, and just it's a gem. This is
someone answer the damn thing and swear to, like answer the damn phone.
It's fantastic. And of course, this is his first movie.
I have to reference too because we forgot when he's traveling to their house and he's trying to remember their names and he's like, it's like Larry and Susie.
Yes.
He's just saying all these wrong names for the children that he can't remember.
It's fantastic. And of course, here is the one with the drill.
Oh yeah,
great
drill is
iconic scene.
The longest drill bit in the world.
It's fantastic. I love that scene for when he's drilling through the doorknob. And you see the close-up of the bit just all the way through.
He pauses for a second too because it's almost like he's like, oh no, what have I done? And then he's like, okay, I'll get him anyway.
Yeah. That's exactly
He's like
what he does.
self-doubt for like
He's
half
like,
a minute.
"Eh,
He's like, yeah,
these
let's
kids
go
should
get
be
'em."
these
Yeah.
kids should be doing this
Yes,
anyways.
yeah. I'm gonna get Bug. We're gonna take him out of here.
Oh man, and this is about the cast. This is great information about the cast here,
Yeah, it
about
tells
the
you about their
filmmakers,
work
about John
history and-
Hughes and all the other guys, and of course John Candy and Gene Kelly.
Everyone did a great
Gabby
job
Hoffman,
in this.
and Macaulay Culkin, and we'll put all these up on the screen for you to take a real quick look at while
Yeah, just referencing the materials, but we have them scanned in for you all to view.
So many things in here to look at. So what does this movie mean to you, Carey?
This is my childhood and my adulthood all wrapped into one. It was like something where it's like we all have that family member that's a lovable dirtbag, and if you can't think of one,
Maybe
it might be
it's
you. You're the lovable dirtbag,
dirtbag.
possibly. If you're gonna be a dirtbag, you might as well be a lovable one.
Oh man, this movie for me, it ticks so many boxes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like, I mean, I don't have a crazy uncle like that. I don't. I mean, I'm sure I do,
Yeah.
but I haven't experienced that uncle. But just the whole thing with like with the interactions with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
And the interactions.
His
with-
evolution as a person.
Yes, it's just, and this whole thing of like, all right, they've had this emergency. The parents have had this emergency. They need to go take care of something, and they're trying to figure out who are they gonna call.
He's the last resort,
He
honestly.
is the last resort, and it's like, well, we can call my brother, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Macaulay Culkin just doesn't want him to call the person with the dog that's the ball sniffer. And he's like, they're like, you can't say balls. And he's like, well, what's another word for balls? And he's like, nuts.
Nuts. Oh man. Yeah, but this movie it's just so nostalgic, and it's so great. It's so well produced. It's so well directed. I don't know what.
It's kind of like having an album that's just full of singles. This has every
yes.
scene's a banger. You know what I
Yes.
mean? There's no lull. It's either heartfelt or hilarious at different points.
And
in
I
this movie.
love, I mean, my favorite character, of course, is Miles. I mean,
He's wonderful.
he's Macaulay
And
Culkin
for the
is
age
amazing.
that he was to be that witty on screen, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and then coming across so naturally.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing.
And my hero, of course, is my favorite character is Buck Russell, who
Buck
I
Russell.
model my adulthood after. Try to be on the redemption side of the dirtbag.
And of course, my favorite actor in this is John Candy.
We're gonna we have to tie for this one because we both love him so much.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I mean, again, going back to the movie, one of my favorite scenes is the car ride.
And we didn't even reference the car. This beast of a
it's a
vehicle.
beast, yes.
And he calls it the Beast.
The Beast,
it's a
yes.
1977 Oldsmobile that like just spews smoke at the back and backfires like a
Yes,
shotgun
yes.
in many scenarios to embarrass his teenage niece.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And the car ride after the party when Buck and Tia, when they finally bond.
Abducted Bugs. You just can't do that anymore.
But-
you got to take these bad boys and rough them up a little bit.
But before that, just like, I'm a softie. I'm just a big softie. But the whole bonding moment when they're in the car, it's just, it did something for me. I was like, oh my gosh.
finally realizes he's a good dude.
Yeah, like he's been looking out for
Doing
her
his
the
best.
whole time, doing his best
Learning
to look
how
out
to be
for
an
her
adult
interest.
father figure
Yes,
almost.
yes,
He's
yes.
not their father, but he's the fill-in.
And I love how it is like directed and produced in a way that you have this heartfelt moment, and you have all this emotion wrapped into it, and you're
know where
like,
you're going.
and I'm like on the verge of tears, if not already at tears at this moment. And then all of a sudden they open the trunk. They open the trunk, and the boyfriend is in the trunk, which is amazing.
And you're like, oh my God, he is tied up. And I believe it was a sock in his mouth.
I guess so.
I hope it's one of Uncle Buck's old worn socks, because like that just makes it all the better.
Oh man! And then when
he decides he's gonna sass them when he runs away.
Oh,
like
yes!
Bug.
And then
he's
he
like,
thinks-
he starts saying like, he starts antagonizing Uncle
Yes.
Buck. I'm not sorry
Yes,
and stuff like
yes.
that. And then he gets the golf clubs
Got the
out.
golf clubs. Oh, that golf club scene. That from the time they're in the car doing the back and forth with Buck and Tia, the heartfelt, the pulling at the strings,
Then
to
Bug
the
running and screaming.
to the running and screaming. It is a roller coaster. It takes you from this like, oh my gosh, like this is so lovable and great, to oh my gosh,
And
this is
now
hilarious.
He's assaulting a teenager again.
And of course, at the end, for me at least, the mom and Tia embrace when the parents finally come back. That again,
She tells her things are going to be
different.
repeat.
It's a repeat of basically the Buck and Tia car thing. It's a
just
repeat,
with
but
the
it's
mom.
like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this again. And then it's like right into the kitchen.
Oh, and banging all the pots down.
With the Buck.
Doesn't he yell shit? or
I don't
something?
remember
I'm
what
pretty
he
sure
does.
I know he swears, and it's just like I'm pretty sure.
But it's like to lighten the moment. It is it's fantastic. The directing and the vision
be
behind
sad
that.
and
Be sad.
happy for a
And it's
minute,
like
now let's laugh
let's go
again.
right back into it. Right back into the laughter. And that's why I don't understand the 1.5 stars out of 4.
I don't get it.
It's like, did you not watch the movie to the end?
He was in a bad. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day.
I don't get
And
it.
I do have to reference one thing that does make me sappy and sad every time is the freeze frame
Oh yes.
of him waving goodbye.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think the movie is all around great. I mean, I can't say anything better about it. It's just so great.
It still hurts my heart to think he's been gone for 30 years.
We just hope
30 years.
We just hope that the new generation of movie watchers will, if you're watching this podcast,
Not only
if you've
John
already
Candy,
watched
but John Hughes.
If you've already watched it to this point, episode 2, and we're talking, this is episode 3 actually.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about this Uncle Buck.
Be ready for future episodes because I'm peppering them with John Candy.
It's great. It's great. It's great. And of course, the soundtrack.
I told my wife recently, it takes about 10 seconds for me to almost get teary-eyed at the beginning of this movie because the flood of memories of childhood,
course.
just from the rhythm of life, just that subtle piano intro that's just like, I just have to hear a few notes and I'm almost like watery in my eyes just because it's a flood of childhood emotions about this movie.
Yeah. Of course, some other notable songs in this movie are Tweedledee, Laverne
Dancing
Baker,
to these songs as he's working in
Thunderbird,
the
Ray
kitchen all the
Anthony,
time.
and of course, Mr. Sandman when they're all in the bed, the montage of the bed of Mr. Sandman. Oh, that's such
The
a great...
Jukebox Babies for
Jukebox
Palestine,
Baby,
I do
Perry
believe.
Como,
if you remember. Oh my God. And then everything's a pretty much more of a vintage song for this movie, even for the time. But when we get peppered with the Wild Thing with Tone Loc at the time, when he's doing some of his shenaniganizing when he's entering the school. There's a couple different scenes where they key it in, and it's a pretty great song to add to his in between the tuba songs that are playing as he just enters and walks and whatnot. You have to have the tuba music for the heavyset guy.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And then Laugh, 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 of course. And...
Got the commercial.
Has someone who is trying to drive a loved one home had too much to drink? Is a loved one's personal space not being observed? Maybe you need to try My Uncle's Hatchet. With My Uncle's Hatchet, people sober up and make better decisions fast. People learn to respect boundaries when you use My Uncle's Hatchet.
Come here, I want to show you.
My Uncle's Hatchet. 'Cause carrying an axe would be crazy.
Ooh, man. Glad we took care of that thing.
Yeah. Something had to be done.
I'm sorry, I tried to hide it from you, but apparently I didn't do it.
I didn't like the looks of it.
Sorry, I was a little curt with you earlier.
No more of that.
No more of that, of course. It's gone. It was all there. The anger was all there.
I seen it.
Let's talk about the props. This lovely thing that was printed down here by who?
My wonderful wife, Amy Williams, in addition to making little guys in our previous episode and all the other props we need, she has made a logo like you've seen in the previous episodes and you'll see in future episodes.
That's right.
pretty, kind of really jazzes up the place.
Oh, it's fantastic, and so much time and energy spent in these just little details to just try to make the
And
show.
I'm excited to have them, and we'll have them hanging around after the fact.
Of course, yeah, and of course we got some other props over there.
Our hatchets, and we have our wonderful branded hatchet, which we've titled "My Uncle's Hatchet," which you can't beat it because it's good for threatening teenage boys that are getting a little too frisky, we'll say. This is one of the ones I was looking forward to the most. I get to not only role play as one of my heroes, I get to discuss it with one of my buddies and share it with the world. I'm honestly surprised how a lot of the younger generation is not familiar, but I'm hoping to change that with this show. I'm hoping that we stir interest in some people that haven't seen some of these movies that are maybe a little bit before their time, but I feel like they're pretty timeless. I get it, the clothes and the tech in the movies aren't modern day stuff, but
I believe the story and the context of the entire
interactions with the people
is still relevant.
Yeah, it's teenagers still act like teenagers, and lovable dirtbags still act like lovable dirtbags. And I call him that with, I don't know how else to call it. You know what I mean? He's kind of a scoundrel, but he's a lovable scoundrel.
Yes, he is. He had to make that decision of either going to the track or
and taking children and exposing them to some things that are not quite age appropriate, we'll say. Yes. I love how he's telling them, and the horses are beautiful.
Again, thanks for watching us. Another episode of a Now or Feature presentation. We hope that you join us next time.
Behave yourselves.